back with a new video. Yeat finally dropped Still Counting. Low-key it goes insane, so that's why I decided to break down a Yeat beat today. So let's get into it. First thing I did was create this chord progression right here. Very basic. The parts that I highlighted are pretty much the chord progression. I basically just have these two long triads and then these two little like chords, and then I have this like little accent note with a C. So yeah, it's super simple, super basic. And D sharp minor is low-key like the evil like Yeat scale. So if you're like having trouble like just finding like the right notes, like D sharp minor is like the one. Then onto my leads, I added this pattern, and it's pretty basic, but one thing I did is add shaper box to it, and I added the break SE preset, which you guys know I love, and it just like sauced it up, made it sound like super wavy, super fire. Then I added this other lead, and this plays during the verse, and I added it to the same mixer track so it has the same break SE preset on it. And then the final bit of the melody was just this little accent piece. It plays at the start of every bar, and it just like makes the beat sound fresh, you know, so it doesn't sound redundant. It plays like during the second half of the hook and the second half of like the second verse. Since it's like an alarming sound, I guess you can say this is like a substitute for the bell. I didn't add a bell to this beat because I just felt like it's overdone and it just didn't suit the vibe, so I just added this little synthy sound. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the melodies, so let's get into the drums. So this is my hi-hat pattern. It's super simple. I just used a two-step pattern and I add some triplets and rolls, and then at the end of like every 2 bars, I remove the hi-hat, and that just makes it sound super hard when the next 2 bars come in. Then I added the classic clap pattern, nothing crazy. And then usually I just add like a basic like snare bounce, but this time I actually added like a snare roll. So as you can see, all I did is go into 1/4 step and add this like little roll right here. So all I did was go into 1/4 step and add this little roll right here. But one thing I also did is go over here, go over to note find pitch, and I pitched it down. So this is like a quick and easy way to like change the pitch of your notes instead of having to like drag them down individually. And yeah, that's pretty much all of the drums, so let's get into the 808. So for my 808, I pretty much just followed the root notes of the melody, which is like the bottom notes of the chord progression. And yeah, I didn't really go too crazy with it, I just kept it really basic. And you know, switched it up over here, you know, I added a extra 808 here, and then I added this extra one right here as well. So as you can see, I boosted the velocities all the way up, and then I also made it a box shape and turned on cut self. Then for the rest of my mixing, I added the soft clipper to the master. The chords and that little like alarming synth sound has this EQ on it, and then the 2 leads with shaper box on them have this EQ on it, and then they obviously have shaper box on it as well. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole beat. I just went ahead and arranged it. It's a super simple arrangement. I just went hook, verse. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you guys did, please make sure to leave a like and sub. I drop videos like this every day, and let me know in the comments what other videos you want. And yeah, here's the full beat.